Hi, it's to Michelle Birdsong, Eve, mother of, all living, daughter of the sun. Begin this video with the definition of titillation. Okay. It's a noun. It means the arousal of interest or excitement, especially through sexual suggestive images or words. From Oxford. What is being titillated? Titillate means to excite someone's imagination. Someone, I think it was Neville Goddard, said that imagination is God, especially in a sexual way. Titillate comes from a Latin verb that means tickle, and that's what something that titillate does to the imagination. God, Jesus Christ, you're looking at his picture, now being Gurinder Singh Dhillon, tickled the arm of a Savadar in Fayetteville, North Carolina, April 2018. She was sitting on the floor. That's what led me to realize that husbands are supposed to tickle their wives' clitorises until they have an orgasm. Tickle definition verb: lightly touch or prod a person or a part of the body in a way that causes itching and often laughter. She tickled me under the chin. Similar word to tickle is stroke or pet. Second definition: appeal to someone's taste, sense of humor, curiosity, etc. Here are a couple of anecdotes that might tickle your fancy as an example sentence. Similar words: stimulate interest. Minimize definition verb: reduce something, especially something unwanted or unpleasant, to the smallest possible amount or degree. The aim is to minimize costs. Similar word: keep down. Represent or estimate at less than the true value or importance. They may minimize or even overlook the importance of such beliefs. Similar word: belittle, from Oxford. That led me to realize that as a hypnotized child, we're all hypnotized from the last trimester of birth in our mother's womb to 7 years old. So as a hypnotized child, I belittled myself. Okay. Which affected how my life has gone. Simulate definition: raise levels of physiological or nervous activity in the body or any biological system. This is a word I'm talking. Stimulate. Okay. The women are given fertility drugs to stimulate their ovaries. Similar word: restorative tonic. Encourage interest or activity in a person or animals is to stimulate. The reader could not fail to be stimulated by the ideas presented. Difference definition: noun, a point or way in which people or things are not the same. The differences between men and women. Men and woman. Me and. Men in for enter, woman. Me enter, woman. That's a man's point of view. Similar word to difference is dissimilarity, and contrast. Verb and heraldry, which is royalty. Alter a coat of arms to distinguish members or branches of a family, from Oxford. The Law of Difference, available at Google Books by Sunday Adelaja. In this book you will discover 1. Wisdom is the ability to see a difference. 2. Difference is the ability to see the difference between the primary and secondary things. 3. Principle of the law of difference. 4. How to live by the law of difference. 5. The essence of the law of difference. The ability to see difference leads to success. YouTube.com, Dr. Mike Murdock, founder and senior pastor of the Wisdom Center in Fort Worth, Dallas area of Texas. Dr. Murdock. The name of this video is Dr. Mike Murdock, The Law of Difference. 7 minutes of wisdom. Your success is in your difference, he says. Where the pages are stuck together here. There is no solution like spitting on the thumb. You will know your difference when you know your passion, says Dr. Murdock. We should not belittle our difference. Honor what God has given to you. Receive what God has given to you. I think this is from the other pastor who said that, but it's still true. Your difference is more important than your weakness. Now, this is Dr. Murdock talking. Avoid focusing on your weaknesses, because focus is a magnifier. You can make anything big through focus. It's the only cure for blocking out distractions. Not what is my weakness, what am I good at? What has God invested in me? Note from Eve, what I do, others do. Only I'm not credited with taking the first step of that journey of 1,000 steps. Though the journey could not have been taken without me taking the first step, without me thinking of and beginning the project. Thoughts are things. Thoughts are the beginning thing. The invisible thought is caught and carried forward to manifestation. We praise the manifestation, not the source. That's like praising the creation and belittling the creator. There is no mass-produced automobile without Henry Ford's idea. Henry Ford being the daughter of the son T. Michelle Birdsong, Mile Red Songbird, Eve. There is no radio without the 17 patents, ideas of Nikola Tesla. No AC current, no Wi-Fi without the ideas of Nikola Tesla. Now being T. Michelle Birdsong, Eve, mother of all living, the source of energy of the culture. Her source of energy is her father, the sun. She is his heir. Dr. Murdock said, discovering your passion, ask, what does my mind love to learn about? What does my mouth love to speak about? Where do I love to put my time? Those are 3 indicators, revealers of your difference. Study your difference. Magnify, market your difference. A pastor says, sometimes a comparison trap. This is Monica, the woman pastor. She says, sometimes the comparison trap can be tricky if you're trying to be just like somebody else. Celebrate the difference in one another. Eve does not like to beg for money for her services. If she was paid her worth, her inheritance, she could afford to continue giving value freely. Dr. Murdoch tweeted, "Your authenticity is divinely authorized. Anger is the birthplace for change. Your success is in your difference. Everything you want is in someone different from you." Featuring this video featured conversations with Wisdom Center pastors Bob Perry, youth pastor Josh Gonzalez, and Pastor Monica Melgar. Dr. Murdoch being the Apostle St. Paul. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this important discussion about difference. Receive your difference as a gift from God. So long.